Great. I want to welcome everybody today to how to present to an audience. Different things that are going to help you present better, whether you're doing a one-on-one or in a large setting. We're going to mainly focus on large setting at this point, but the different things you do with eye contact, with your voice fluctuation, with your hand gestures, with your feet and how you stand, how you engage them. And so my first questions are going to be, have you ever judged a speaker when they first come in, when they first begin speaking, or maybe even before they begin to speak? Have you judged them,
Yes.
good or bad?
Yes.
I'd say yes.
Yes, usually you do. Most people do. You make the determination of, am I going to like their presentation? Do I like them? Do I want to continue to listen to their presentation within about 30 seconds? Right? Right. Yeah, very fair. Okay. So what were some of the things that you noticed about the presenters that you did not like? That maybe they were nervous or they did stuff where not real interested in listening to you. I don't really think I'm going to enjoy your presentation. I might tune out. You might capture my attention later, but for right now I'm not real excited. What were some of the things they did? Things they visually, what they said, vocally, what did you hear, see? Kind of think back to some presentations.
I think sometimes when people are aggressive, like when they first come on stage,
Okay.
that's like, so that's a turn off for me at least.
Can you
I
give
might
us an
think that-
example of what you mean by that?
I don't know.
Like if they like come in and real
just
dramatic
they're like
and
really like,
I'm so
Yeah,
excited to be
yeah.
here today.
it makes it sound like they're almost like trying to sell you something that
Sure.
you're,
Yeah, okay.
you know.
Right?
Okay, too loud.
Yeah.
Too loud.
Yeah.
Too in your face. Okay, all right.
I was going to go on the opposite spectrum. I was going to say lack of energy. I tune out
Oh.
immediately when I have
Monotone,
a
that's what I
Venn
was
librarian
thinking.
come in. who
Yeah,
just-
monotone,
They make
yeah.
they make the click with their papers. And
Okay.
they just start talking and presenting and going like this and
Yeah, that would drive
I
me
have
insane.
Uh-oh.
gone. You've lost my attention.
Right?
Yeah, I'd like to share my story with you. I hope that you enjoy
Yeah.
it, and it's really
Bring
made
me
a
a drink,
difference to my
please.
life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. All right. Good. 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 What are some other things?
Name droppers.
Name droppers.
Oh,
All right.
That's
Okay.
Thank you.
It's true.
Yes.
Good.
Well, because when you said it, it made me think of something
Right.
that's not too long ago that I thought was dropping too many names.
Okay. Okay.
Not
Right.
sure who that was.
So it's sort of like being a show off.
Yes. Exactly. Or maybe they talk too much about themselves and their credentials.
yeah.
Oh.
'Cause that can fit in there
Little
as well.
opinionated,
yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing. So we'll just say show off in particular. Okay, great.
I don't know why, but I said fake when you asked, like, what I was
Right.
thinking it, but I don't, it sort of goes with a little bit of every one of those
Yeah.
groups, right?
Not real. They're not.
Yeah.
You're not
Don't
connecting.
seem genuine.
Not genuine.
Like
Okay,
the
great.
fake laugh or the fake, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Oh, yeah.
You know they're not even paying attention, like even if you're in a conversation with them, even though even though
They
they're
don't care
presenting,
about
but,
you.
know.
There's
Yeah.
somebody that I've been dealing with that really is, it's something exactly like that, where every time I talk to her, she seems she's got an agenda.
she's off in
And-
her own world.
Seems, she likes to think that she cares, but
Okay.
I really don't think she does.
Okay. Not
It's
talking about
just-
anyone in this room, right?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I thought I told you not to say that.
I'm
sorry, buddy.
I meant to be
Conversation was between us.
So what do you, maybe is agenda, so somebody with an agenda, I don't know if that fits.
How about not attentive?
Yeah,
Would that fit?
that's good.
Okay. All right, great. You don't feel you just don't connect, no connection, right? Okay. Whether it's one-on-one or in an audience, you're just not connecting with them.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Some things maybe about how they stand. So I'm gonna do some examples.
Would arrogant
You're
go
off-
with
you're
fake
off.
and not
Yeah.
something?
So is that you?
Right, okay, I was gonna watch
Mine
it.
was about what he did.
Arrogant?
I need a charge.
Yeah, that I would probably,
Yeah.
right there.
Show off.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
arrogance. So give me some examples of what you mean by that. So now when you say arrogance, talk about that a little bit more.
Well, like when you're doing a presentation about item A. But it takes you forever to get to item A because you're talking about all the things about you and like your credentials or who got you here and everything. And
Too
then
much.
finally you get to the item A that you're here to speak about.
Okay.
And it's this little small portion
So
because
is that
you
vomit?
Yeah.
embellished
Lousy
yourself.
verbal vomit all about
Verbal
yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Get to the point.
Get to the point. We're here to learn about
That's
item
it.
A, not you.
Okay.
Just tell them TMI. Let's move on.
Yeah, like being condescending maybe.
That's what I was
Saying,
gonna say.
like
Oh.
where,
Almost a
Yeah.
where you think you're
tone.
better, like you're talking to them
better.
like they don't know anything.
I like
That's
that.
what I'm
Yep,
saying.
yep,
You know,
yep.
like kind of
Yeah.
being just
Yeah.
condescending to your audience.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay,
That's a
good.
good one.
Okay, good, very good. All right, let's take it off how you guys feel, because these are emotions, correct? These are all how you feel based on how they're making you feel. All right, so let's switch it. Still want to go on how you know a presenter is nervous, or the turn off, or someone that you're just not going to pay attention to, because if it's not a confident speaker, how do you feel? If a presenter comes in and they're, okay, I want to tell you about my health solutions and my story, and I really like it. It's really good. I hope you like it.
It
I'm
makes me
squirmy.
feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm like skeptical. Like
Yeah,
are you
it makes
like
me even more
are you telling me the
skeptical,
truth?
What
Like,
did
is
you
it
see
really
about me though that made you feel that way?
No confidence.
just your hesitant
Okay, which in
Tense.
particular, what gave you those
Your
signs?
stance.
Your
My
body
stance.
language.
stance?
You didn't have no eye contact.
Okay,
You're twitching,
Yeah,
whatever you call it.
perfect.
Like, you know.
Switching.
okay, right,
Slouched. Ballsy.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. Okay, great. Voice,
Soft voice.
soft voice, head down.
Yep.
Okay. So when that happens and someone comes, wait, hold on, let me start over. When that happens and someone comes into the room and you do that, do you listen to them as well? As
Probably
much?
not. You're probably concentrating on them and
Okay.
their movements. I would
No,
think.
I'm nervous
Like, just-
for them.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
my stomach is
Like embarrassed to
wreck.
All right, so
Oh my
now
God, I
let's
can hardly-
switch it again. Let's go opposite. Let's go confident speakers.
Here we go.
All right. So a confident speaker that you like, that you're going to pay attention, that gets your attention, that obviously David Wood is trained, right?
Yeah.
Comes into the room, a lot of our isogenic speakers, and they start presenting, and immediately you stop, you put your phone down, you get out your pad of paper, you're ready, you're on the edge of the seat. What do they do? What about them makes you, oh, this is going to be good?
Just their, you just pick up on their presence
Yes.
when they walk in. I mean,
She
it's,
said it.
Okay, what was that, Kathleen?
Their confidence.
Right.
Yeah.
They exuberate it.
Okay.
I didn't know Kathleen was there.
Yeah.
Hi, Kathleen.
We've got our first Skype meeting going on. Well, it's our second actually, but this would have been in group because Judy was actually our first.
Yeah, can you do me a favor? Can you turn the computer so I can see a little bit more?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
My main focus is the TV.
So sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
More.
Oh, that's better. That's
Okay,
better.
great.
Yay!
Okay. Technology is a part of this presentation we're not going to talk about today. But that is a part of the presentation, slides and technology and how to do all that correctly. Okay, so confidence. So like my mom likes to say about my brother, he has a presence. He captures your attention. So when he walks on stage, you listen. So there's an aura and a presence. But what did that speaker do? Because that's not natural. Some of it is, but a lot of it is learned. A lot of it's a skill.
They just make it look so easy.
Okay?
Their excitement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their eye contact. Like
Eye
they're making
contact.
contact.
Right? Eye contact. You can hear them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a commanding voice. You will listen to me. You are going to listen to what I have to say without being overbearing that you're going to listen to me. However, my brother's very good at that one. He's an opera singer. But it's in a way that I want you to put down your pad of paper. I want you to listen and I want you to gain some knowledge about what's happening. And really, truly, you would never say the I want. So I apologize for using that. A speaker really should never say I. Anything. Really don't even bring in the word I. But it's the voice. So what this comes down to,
Except for when we're telling our story.
Yes.
yes.
Because everything on here is I.
I'm like, what do
That's what I was
do
going to
then?
look at. Okay, so it was. All right, so other than our story.
And it makes it personal.
Correct. Correct. Okay. So let's go into a few speaking behaviors that are very, very important. So for the eyes, what should a speaker do? Should a speaker look directly into someone's eyes? Should a speaker look above and beyond? Should a speaker scan the room?
I'd say
In
scan.
the room.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I'm going to come into the room again, and I'm going to be a speaker, and I'm going to scan. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you could be here today. It was great having everybody come. I would like to share a little bit about our story and what we do.
Because
I'm
I
going to
think
do it
if-
again. I'm going to do it
Because I
again.
think if
Hold
you're-
on.
okay.
Hold on. All right. Oops. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm really glad that each of you took the time to be here and to listen to the story and what we have to offer. So hopefully you're able to gain some things, take it with you, and be able to go home with some new knowledge.
So eye to eye, no scanning. Scans too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't connect with anyone
Yeah.
when they scan.
Makes sense.
Where if I look at you and I actually look at you,
Right.
you
You
connect.
feel,
Where
and you connect and you almost feel like they're speaking
See,
to
but
you.
that's what I thought scanning was. When you said scanning, I
I
was
thought
thinking
she
of,
still was looking at
of doing direct eye contact with different people in the room at different points.
With everybody.
well, that's
I mean,
exactly
but I mean,
it.
for a certain amount of time, like I'd look at you for 5 seconds, move to someone
Right.
else. I'd look at you for 5 seconds, be really passionate about what I'm saying, and then I'd move to you.
Right?
You know.
Oh wow! Look at that
That's
natural.
how-
That's what I thought scanning was. So I was like scanning.
That's
'Cause
it.
I don't want to be like talking to you the whole time, even
Right.
though you're just so nice to look at.
Even
Yeah,
though-
they're looking at you the whole time and you're like, okay.
I'm in love.
And that's exactly it,
I know
Thomas.
it.
That is it. But when people get
Got a good
nervous,
They just
so we got to bring this
They
back
ring
on
balls.
presenters and possibly presenting to a large audience, possibly 30 people, one person, whatever. One person, hopefully you went scan, but even one person, people can get nervous and they look all around the room
Oh,
and they
that's
never look at
Okay.
their person.
I guess so don't appear autistic.
So you gotta connect. You just really have to spend that time. Now, a couple ways, because if you are speaking to an extremely large audience, how are you gonna connect?
Go
So
to
imagine, no, that's what this is. It's for free. So imagine having, let's say, 40 people in the room, classroom style. How are you going to have each and every one of them feel like you're connecting with them?
I would personally, I think I would walk around the room and try to.
What
not
if you
just-
can't do that? What if
You're
you're
not
a
staying.
whiteboard?
Oh, yeah,
What
I'm
if you're
standing
doing
and I
a
walk around.
a PowerPoint? What if you don't have the ability? Let's go in that scenario because that is good. Where you can walk and you can
Yeah.
go a little bit into the aisle.
Yeah.
You can do that. Okay, so I just gave away one clue. You move across the stage.
Oh yeah. Walk around.
You go from that room, and when you go from that side, you look at that side. And then you switch and you start, and then you go over there. And when I look at you, many people around you aren't going to know I'm looking at you, but they're all going to feel it.
Right.
So you just pick particular people. And when I look at you, Teresa, 10 people all around you is going to feel that I'm looking at them because they're not this close.
Right.
They're spread out.
Right.
So I never suggest to look above people's heads. Don't picture them in their underwear. You know, none of that works. That's difficult. That's going to stress you out more than anything else.
I wouldn't even see it.
Look at someone. Really look at them and connect with people. And you can always find people. And when we do our presentations, we know a lot of people in the audience. So you can pick people who you know are going to treat you well, smile back, nod, do things that are going to help you feel comfortable. And you just pick them, and you maybe pick 3 to 5 people in the room, and then everybody else should feel good.
Yep.
But not all in the first row.
Right.
Not all in the back row. They've got to be scattered throughout. Okay, great. All right, excellent. Okay, we talked about, what were some of the voice? Let's talk about the voice. So a voice ranges from about 1 to 10. in fluctuation. Very soft to very loud. So when you want a speaker to come in, where do you think they should be as a presenter? Whether they have a microphone or not, just again, think in the scenario of even right here. 6, 7 people in the room.
Just to where you can hear them.
7 to 8.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. Look at
I
that.
guess.
That's it. But most people feel when they're speaking 7 to 8
Or a 10.
that
Right.
they're either a 10 or they're a 3 to 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's usually the 3 to 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you have to bump it up. And so when, right now I'm speaking at about 7 to 8, which is a little louder than I would normally do, but obviously I'm trying to make a point for this entire presentation. But for a normal voice is right around 3 to 4. So if I was going to speak in this volume, how would you like that? And especially in a large setting.
Snooze fest.
40, 50 people, you're not going to hear me. Even if I had a microphone on, I'm still holding back. I'm not there. I'm not commanding. Where if I come in and I bring it up to a 7 or 8, which you might feel like it is a 10, you're going to listen. I want everyone to just practice that real fast. Go ahead, Lisa.
I got distracted.
Okay, go ahead. Speak like you would speak to an audience of 8 to 10 people. Hi, my name is Lisa.
Yeah.
Go
Hi,
ahead.
my name is Lisa.
Okay, that was good. I need to do a little bit longer sentence, so as someone do about 10 words.
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm part of Isogenics.
Okay, did you guys hear what just happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Soft.
Yeah, you went softer.
Did I?
Uh-huh. So when you originally had, you're like, hi, my name is Lisa, and Greta and I were both like, uh-huh. And then you backed
And then I
off.
dropped down.
I think it's because she was trying to think of what to say.
Could
Yeah.
be.
True.
So there are many different reasons why people's voices go up or down, and it all comes to confidence. She's trying to think of what she's going to say. So if you have a nervous speaker, and they're nervous about what they're going to present, they might go softer than they're supposed to because they're thinking about the next thing.
Gotcha.
Yep. Thomas, go ahead.
Hi everybody, I'm Tom. I'm excited to be here today. I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff from Stephanie and I'm taking notes.
Great.
Good. Very even.
Good? Great.
This would be my note taker.
You had thought about what you're going to say, obviously, while we were picking
I
on
totally
Lisa.
just
And
did.
I'm
Yeah, why
worried
did
about
that
that.
go first?
And so it gave you that ability to come out confident. Although you may anyways, but you had the ability to take a second and to just put it out there. Good. It came out perfect. Sonia.
Hi, my name is Sonia, and luckily I had a chance to think about what I was going to say also.
Great.
That's
Good.
good though. That
That's
was really
very
to
good.
know.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, I know you've done many different presentations in the past. Is that the same voice fluctuation that you have always used?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Very good. All right, Greta.
Hi, my name is Greta, and I absolutely hate to speak in front of people, and this is a challenge for me.
Aha.
That's what I should
And
say.
a little truth be known.
A little truth be known. Now, with what Greta just said, you guys watched her presentation, her intro. How did that make you guys feel?
I don't believe it.
Okay.
All
Believe
right.
it.
That was the direction I was going to go, but now that she
Cross.
said that, okay, I'll give her that.
Yeah.
Because you do come across very confident. I know for a fact that you don't like this, and I know for a fact that you are very uncomfortable doing that, even here right now
You
and
know
saying
that I'm
that.
like that too.
Right.
I'm definitely like that.
But two things we got out of that. So she is true about that. So even if it is true, we have to think of the audience and how is the audience going to react when they see that? Are they going to believe you?
Right.
Were you genuine?
You're faking.
Yes, you were, but do they see it that
Really
way?
well.
I don't know. But what I saw was humor.
Oh my God.
I saw the humor, which is Greta, as we know. And so it was your smile and her
The
humor.
little jokester.
And I'm like, huh. I wonder what else she's going to say. What else is she going to do to make me laugh?
Yeah.
And that's the type
Oh,
of presenter
good.
I was going to expect from you. would be one that you would make me laugh. And I like people that make me laugh during their presentations.
Me too.
Whether it's, once every 15 minutes or once half an hour, but somewhere
Right.
in their presentation. Okay, great, good. All right, Teresa.
Hi, I'm Teresa. I just started this program and I don't usually speak to a lot of people.
You know what?
Oh my gosh, you're great.
That was fabulous.
Your confidence.
I don't. I mean, you know, and
She's got-
speaking
she's
like
lying
I can do
too.
one-on-one very well, but
What's
when it comes to a
awesome.
group, I was always paranoid. I was always the kid, the wallflower in the back.
Really?
You did pretty good.
Yeah.
But you know what? You actually gave me chills.
Yeah.
Couple people, tell Teresa how you felt when she spoke.
Oh, you demand my attention. You're very confident. You've got a strong voice. And I was like, whoa, natural speaker.
Very much so.
Bam.
And you were very genuine about it, and we could see that. You know, you really were speaking from your heart, and it came across that way.
Yeah, you're not only just you, but you appear very natural and very truthful. I don't feel like there's any, untruthful statements coming out of her mouth.
Absolutely
Hidden
not.
agenda or anything.
Right. So what I'm going to get from you as a speaker is you may not be funny like Greta, but you're going to be genuine, and that's okay. I mean, it's all okay. Let's just put a rule out right now that there is no judgment going on. There's no judging. All this is,
No.
whether it's tonight and the next time that we do this, it's all going to just be very honest. Are we okay with that?
Yes.
Because we do have to critique each other. We're going to do that. So there won't be any picking on anything or anyone. Just very true, honest, raw. If everyone's good with that?
Yeah, we need to know.
Right,
That's how
okay.
we-
All right, I should have said that earlier. Okay, great. So, yes, so what, we're not gonna have the humor from you, but what I'm gonna have is your heart. That's what I'm gonna get from you when you speak. All right, wonderful. Kristen.
Okay. Hi, my name's Kristen, and I have been doing isogenics since January 2nd, and this booty has lost 24 pounds.
Awesome.
Right.
So go ahead and critique me because I'm sure I was like,
That's great.
All right, good. So her voice was
It was
good.
good.
Yes.
Smile was good. Eye contact was good. Humor was good. Genuine
Yeah,
happy.
definitely.
All right, great.
Really good.
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 Kathleen.
Yes.
you're up.
I'm going to put you back here. Not everyone can see you, but some of us can.
Oh, come up front. Look at you. Okay, we're ready.
We did not forget our Skypers.
Come on, everyone get in the faces. We're all looking at
I
her.
feel like I'm part of the group now.
Yay!
Welcome everyone. My name is Kathleen Montleo, and I'm going to be your guest speaker this evening, and I'm excited to be here.
Great.
Very good.
Very nice.
Very good. Good smile. Good contact. You stay directly on the video, which is actually a little hard to do on the computer and the Skyping. So I'm trying to get you back to the whiteboard. That's why you're seeing me in front of you. Good? All right. Very good. Excellent.
I did what I did on purpose so that you could.
Yes, you did.
Good job, Lisa.
Lisa, I love you.
There you go.
I love it. I love it.
Always thinking of the group.
Yes.
Take one for the team.
That's the best way to go first.
I know, those are hard.
All right. Okay, second behavior. Okay, we just did that. Talk too loud. Wow, it really is like riding a bike. Yay, check it out. Inflection. Okay, inflection. All right, so this is one of the negatives you talked about on being monotone. So inflection is going up and down, changing depending on the situation, going in and out, and letting it. So does anyone know how inflection really works? How do you really capture someone's attention when you're using your voice to bring it to them?
You said inflection.
Inflection.
Is that like
Heard
with-
that word before.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that like with
Is
excitement?
that like going in and that, like, is that what you mean? Like,
Like
getting louder a little
Kind
bit?
of like getting
No.
louder.
Bring it back a little bit, but not being like super
Exactly.
soft. Yeah.
And up and down.
Yeah.
Mhm. Lisa was good at that. She was like, "Hi, my name is Lisa." Sonia did it. "Hi, my name is Sonia." I did that on my video, but I had to learn to control it.
Right.
So a lot of times it comes out. And if you guys watch my early Steph's Corner videos, it was, "Hi, my name is Stephanie," and Greta hated that.
Oh my
Oh, I do too.
And then I
I don't, yeah, that that to me comes out phony.
it's a part
I don't know,
of,
that
but it happens if you're not
If you're-
controlling yourself.
Right.
And so part of it was excitement.
Okay.
Part of it is nervousness. Part of it is not thinking about it.
There you go.
And that's what was happening to me is I thought I was projecting something exciting and energy, but then when you review it, you're like, which is too late, you know, because when you do these videos, it's done. But it is what it is. But you can perfect that, and you have to practice. So when you're practicing, everyone needs to practice their story. You need to look in the mirror, videotape it, review, and listen, so that you don't walk into the room like I had been doing. Like, hi, my name is Stephanie. It's so great for you to be here. And then I calm down. Where you can walk in, you know, hi, my name is Stephanie. It's so great to have you here. You're going to pay attention to, and even if you have to force yourself to be more monotone, if you're this type of personality where it does go up and down like that, force yourself to be more monotone, even though you don't want to be monotone. So I'm just going to read this just a little bit. So if I drop my voice to a 3 or 4, more most likely I'm going to feel comfortable. It becomes difficult for my audience to hear the natural highs and lows of my inflection. So if we suggest that we project for inflection, breathe. Use your muscles. I want everyone to do that. Hi, how is everything going today?
Very breathy.
Well, we'll discuss that one later. But have fun with this, because you can make a difference in your presentation and really reach people. But again, I want you to listen to that. So if I'm just talking in the 3 to 4 sentence, and I'm telling you a story, and I'm really trying to get your attention, and I'm putting forth a lot of effort, so you may or may not be able to tell. Or I'm going to talk in my 7 to 8 projection, and I want to tell you a story, and I really want you to be able to feel what's going on with me so that you can hear a difference. Do you hear the ups and the downs? Where at the 3 to 4 you don't, and it's monotone. Isn't it? I know. Okay, so pace. All right.
Fast or slow? Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
What about a speaker who speaks just a little too slow?
Yeah, not good.
And especially in the beginning when you're making your judgments. Obviously that's not good. Or we have someone who speaks way too fast and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't hear a single thing you're saying. I really can't feel it. I see you up on stage, but my mind is gone. Right?
Yeah.
Control your pace.
Yeah, 'cause if they talk too fast, they mumble
yeah.
and you can't understand a word they're saying.
Thank
It's
you.
time to go to the bathroom then.
Right?
When I was
That's when you asked, do you
in
speak
culture
English?
class, we
Right.
did presentations and stuff too, where we learned how to speak. And I would always tell people to talk too fast. I said, no, you need to talk like a song. I said, what makes a song great is the fact that it's not all noise. There's dramatic pauses. So take a moment and breathe.
Right.
Yeah, nice.
Exactly. And that's it. We're also going to talk about the breathing
Yeah.
and the pausing.
Take a moment
But
and
that's
breathe.
it. You do have to slow yourself down because automatically you'll be speaking too fast because that just happens when you get nervous and you start going like this, and that just becomes a very unconscious situation, and that's when people start to nod off.
And it's also when they start to say the word too much.
Right. Oh, Thomas, you're so good. So good. And that's what happens because, do you know why?
Because they're talking so fast that they're not even prepared to think what they're going to say next.
Right.
So not only does the dramatic pause allow you to recoup your thoughts, it allows them to digest what you said.
Right.
So
Right. So what should you do when you find yourself either speaking too much or too slow? What do you think a speaker, because a speaker knows, right? Do you know? Do you know when you speak you're speaking too fast? You know you're a little anxious, you know you're a little nervous. Do you feel it? Do you know it? What can you do?
good question.
You said it, you breathe.
I'll breathe.
You breathe. You take a moment and you pause. And when you start saying the words, and that's the thing that most speakers do not realize are their pause words. They're fill-in words. They don't realize what words are they constantly saying over and over, and that gets annoying to an audience. So usually it's an yeah, I really want to show you about this. Yeah, this is great. I really, let me get back to what I was talking about. Yeah,
My other favorites are so and like.
right?
They say it's so.
I say so.
I
They
say
caught me
like.
on so.
I'm a like.
Like.
Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I'm
like
a
is
right
what
girl
the
too.
kids
Right.
use.
Right.
Other
You
way.
made me go that direction.
I know. Right? I do that all the time. Right.
So when
Or somebody
there we
telling
go.
the story.
So when I was doing my presentation, that's the thing they picked up on me. And when they did it, and I had no idea. But they're like, your fill-in word is so. You said so like 20 times.
Wow.
Like,
That's
really?
my weak point too. I say so a lot.
I had no idea. That's why you videotape. When you're doing a presentation, you have to figure out what your fill-in words are. Unless you have already learned how to do this,
You
you're
don't
trained
really
and
want
skilled.
fill-in words, right?
You don't
No.
want fill-in
Kind
words.
of flow.
What do
Right.
you want instead?
Yeah,
What do you want instead?
nothing.
A pause.
Right. It's a dramatic pause. It makes me sound good.
Right, and it's dramatic.
Mhm.
So what else does that do? When someone is speaking and they're giving a very good presentation that you're really paying attention to, and all of a sudden,
You lean in and you want to hear what's next.
Right.
It causes that want to hear more.
right. So you especially want to do it at certain places,
Yeah.
without a question. But also, you're finding yourself getting nervous. They're stopping, paying attention. You pause, you bring them back in.
Yeah.
So you can bring your audience back in if you lost them, just by pausing. That's a very conscious situation, and it's something you have to practice.
If you lost them, you
and
mean
know.
if you can tell that they're kind of,
Yep.
eyes are glazed over,
Yeah.
you've bored them.
There's many ways to do that. Pausing is the best when you're in a large situation. And of course, as we know, at Isogenics on stage or any type of stage presentation, you don't have the ability to talk to someone like, Lisa, I'd really like to have your opinion on that.
Right.
Okay? But you can throw out a name. And you can throw out a name of a person or a story or someone you're talking about. Like if I saw Jim and Kathy sitting right there and I said Jim or Kathy, you're going to perk up a little bit. There's something about a name, whether it's your name or not, you're going to perk up. But that happens. So you have a large audience, let's just say 5,000 people.
Yeah.
You're not going to know who's not enough and who's not. And the light's very bright, so you don't see anyone in the audience. But again, a speaker can tell. You can tell by the phone starting to light up. You can tell by coughing. You can tell by the chairs moving. So a speaker's going to know that. So rather than getting nervous and anxious, you take a moment, you re-grasp, get your story back together, get yourself back together, get that audience interested again. So there's a few things you can do. And even when you're doing one-on-ones with people, that's a really fun skill too. And you know, the one who speaks first is the one who loses. So if you've ever noticed, I do this to you guys all the time. I will always pause. When I want you to answer, when I want you to give me that close or whatever I'm looking for, I'm going to wait until it's very uncomfortable for you. And you're going to say something. And I'm not.
Not anymore.
I don't know. We'll play it out. We'll see what happens, because I'll sit. And I'll wait and wait and wait. Maybe not with you. All right. So that's pace. So pace is very important. Hands. So what are some of the things you guys have noticed about speakers with their hands that can drive you crazy?
If they're chronically like this, or
Okay.
behind their back.
Okay. Let's do some things.
Cross in front of them.
Oh yeah, this.
No. Yeah, none of that.
That's
No.
defensive.
No.
What are you supposed to do with
No.
your hands?
What?
I know, why not? What do you
No.
do with your hands?
You
I
need
know,
to
I
move
have a
them.
hard time with that.
They need to move, right?
I think they.
There's two things.
I
the
talk
side.
with my
Isn't the
hands.
side like showing like if you have it on your side, seems like you're open
All
to.
right, so if I'm speaking and I'm speaking like this for a half an hour,
Well, I don't know so much like,
okay?
but
All
yeah.
right. So if I'm, what were some of the other things that are okay? Tell me some things that you think would be okay.
Oh, moving.
Picking your nose, we were just talking.
Not okay. I did. I saw that like.
Or this.
Sorry.
Funny. Okay. What do you think some things are that are okay?
Probably keep
And they can't like they are right now.
like they are right now.
This
but
is really truly what you want to do. I want all of you to stand up for a
it's
second.
hard to do though.
Yep,
It is.
it is. Kathleen, I want you to do too.
But I have SpongeBob SquarePants.
We're not gonna look. Stand away from the screen. We're not looking at that.
Oh, I do this. Is that bad?
What do you think
That's
you're doing
natural.
right there? Why are you? What are you doing?
Why do you have to go there with that?
Someone will.
Oh, it's just, it's,
No,
You're
but
afraid your zipper's
someone,
down?
Can I do
someone
this?
will.
And I can't do
Someone
this
will think
either.
about that because I'm going to catch attention. You're going to cause me to catch attention to your hands, and you don't want me to look in that area, right? So no, can't do that.
You know?
How comfortable does this feel?
Not very.
Exactly. But look at everyone. Look at everyone.
Can't do that because she
As a presenter or as an audience, if you were looking at the presenter, does it make you uncomfortable as an audience?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
I look around the room and everyone looks natural.
Right.
So does
It
this,
is
is
the-
this natural?
Yeah.
So weird.
No, it's not natural.
This is not natural.
You have to force this, but this is what you
yeah,
want.
this is not
This is what
natural
we
at
want.
all. This
Yeah,
is
you
Our
are
natural.
perception of that
This
is
is
how we want it, is
natural.
what, but when you're
This
doing
is
it, you know,
natural, yeah.
that
So
is
everyone-
like an aggressive statement.
Right, everyone
It is,
pick
I
a
agree.
stance.
Yeah,
Everyone
that-
pick some
this
sort
is
of
nice.
different stance
The
that
stance
maybe
that's
you
natural?
have done or you've seen a presenter do.
Oh, presenter.
Oh, I do this all the time. But
Okay.
I know that's
Right, what do you
aggressive.
guys think when you see Kristen like
She's
that?
coming to get
Looks
me.
like I'm aggressive, yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
you were the one to say,
Yeah,
I
you're in
don't like
charge,
aggressive
yeah.
speakers.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, so you can't
I
do
like
What
that.
about if
Okay.
you have pockets? Can you put your hands
No.
Put your
in
hands in your pocket, show us. What do
No,
you guys
that's too
think? How does
casual.
I
that
think you're
select?
just like not
Casual, she
serious.
doesn't
I
care
wouldn't
to
take
be
you
here.
serious.
Right.
You're not, I don't
Very
care.
good.
She doesn't care to be here.
Yep, exactly.
She's bored with
But
us.
Johnny Carson did that, and he got.
Well,
Oh, you're really bored.
no,
with
what
it.
Johnny Carson did, and Johnny
Oh,
Carson is probably one of our best presenters as far as capturing our attention.
Definitely.
All right.
What about this?
So, well, hold on 1 second. So let's talk about Johnny Carson for a minute, and we should watch some reruns. So I want you to watch presenters and speakers and different things. I want you to really pay attention to the different things that they're doing. So Johnny Carson, he'd come out and he'd unbutton his jacket.
Right.
He would purposely put his hand in his pocket.
He did. He did.
It
all the
was
time.
his signature move. But then he went out and he would bring out a few hand gestures, which hand gestures are perfectly fine.
Oh, he did.
He didn't
He did.
stay that way. That was his opening. I'm
I know. I
comfortable.
liked it. He did
This
a
is my
good job.
stage. But here we go. All right, so
Yeah,
good
he
point. Okay, so now Teresa has her hands
See,
in her
that's,
pockets.
yeah, that's what I was thinking,
Okay.
because he would come out like this with one hand, and one hand would remain in his pocket.
All right.
And I thought that
Yeah.
looked cool.
He owned his stage.
He did.
But then he did move it. It didn't stay that way.
No, he didn't.
Right.
Right.
Right. It was just his opening. Okay, so Teresa's mainly standing like this. Go ahead, do that again.
Okay.
That was very natural for you.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good. Feels comfortable. How does she look, guys?
A tapping, I guess.
Nervous, or again the same thing we said about Lisa, where
Casual.
Like too casual.
too
you don't
casual,
care.
not real serious about
But you know what I
things.
have
Okay.
to say though, with her voice,
Right.
No offense, Lisa, but with your more quiet, don't stick your tongue in my face. She captures still my attention, even
Sure.
if she's talking with that. So she's almost
Absolutely.
like,
Yeah.
"Hello, I'm in charge. I'm relaxed. I
Right.
have a lot to talk to you about."
Right.
I mean, so like I'm okay almost.
Okay.
I'm better with her than I was with
Okay.
when Lisa did it.
Okay. And probably with the right presentation, that would work well. Not a presentation where she's doing the whiteboard and people are taking notes and something like that, but the right situation of, I really need to tell you my story.
Right.
This is a serious moment for me of how my life has changed. That would work.
Yeah. Honesty.
Absolutely.
from your heart.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, all right, so let's look at Greta.
Come on, Greta.
To this.
Okay, how's Greta look?
I think she looks comfy, but.
Okay, she looks comfy.
Yeah.
Because you're doing the same thing.
I know. I moved to.
Well, go ahead
I feel
and practice
comfy.
whatever that person is doing. I want you to feel it.
It feels comfy.
Feel
to
how
me
they're doing. It
too.
feels
Feels
comfy.
comfy.
So comfortable.
But does
It
anyone
is.
think that Greta might be a little nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's.
Uncomfortable.
It's almost like a
A
cross.
little uncomfortable.
Yeah, she looks uncomfortable.
A little uncomfortable, right.
Like the body language says uncomfortable.
I never
Okay,
thought of
alright.
her
I
as
do this a
nervous.
little.
Let's do that.
Do you?
Okay.
Do you really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all
And
right,
I
I've done
see.
it. I probably have done
This is-
every
that's the
single one of
stand you had when
these.
you were telling your story when I first brought her out. Was your
Okay,
stand.
It
so,
was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I was petrified up there. Beyond.
you did
I
great.
missed it.
Ugh.
You did super good.
Not really.
But now you do have a video to watch so that you
oh, I
can
did. I
make it even
can't. It's
better.
horrific.
You have to watch it, and now you can make it better. But you did capture that audience, and they took it with the heart, and they
Felt sorry
captured
for me.
every single thing that you were saying, and it was great. But now we can make it so that you can be a little bit more of a presenter. Now what's happening to me is I want to move my hands, and I'm locked. So now I'm going like this, because I do use hand gestures, which hand gestures are
And I
okay,
did this
but I'm
too.
locked. I can't. So now I'm going to get this nervous feeling going on because I can't get my fingers out. Because remember, when you're in front of an audience, everything that was comfortable here is going to be extremely uncomfortable there. Because you're going to be speaking and you've got 40, 50 people or so, whatever it is, listening to you that have never heard your story before. They're not in this safe environment. So that, for me, this is what would happen for me. I can just see it.
Reminding us of
Maybe that's why they have
You
podiums.
know, like
Something
this.
to do with their hands.
Podiums help,
Honestly.
exactly.
You know,
You
because
put
if
your
you're just
hands
standing up there without
Yeah.
a device or
people
something,
or more.
you know what I
You
mean?
get to see all the rocking and the
Oh,
moving
yeah.
and the different things that's happening back
Right.
there, which obviously this looks like you have to pee.
Oh,
Right? Not good. All right,
How'd you
Sonia.
guess?
All right.
I usually wear a big ring here, but I was thinking like I like to hold something. So like the clicker,
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold
Okay.
the clicker.
All right. So two different things. So let's start with this. Let's start with
And
her
like-
fidgeting with her ring.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys feel?
Well, it just takes your attention to
You're
it.
looking
so
at
you're
that.
looking
Right.
at that more than you're really paying attention to
Right.
her.
It's exactly it. I'm doing it, and I'm trained, and I'm watching you. Her nails look good. Her rings.
I know. Oh, that's
She's got
so
a pretty
funny.
bracelet
Oh,
on. I
so
like her
nice.
waist. I'm not listening to you.
Yeah, I don't need people looking here either.
Right.
So if your hands are here, wherever you put your hands, they're gonna look. But if you do put them down here,
Separated.
they're really not gonna look as much because they're really kind of so far away from your face and your voice that they're not really gonna pay attention. They see it, like I think you all see the hands, but you're just not paying attention to it. Now, you did bring up something good, and this helps people, especially beginning speakers. Now, professional speakers will never have anything in their hands, and preferably they won't have a clicker. They'll have someone else do it
Somebody
for
else.
them, and nothing in their hands. But beginning speakers, this takes away a lot of nervousness. So if you can do this in a graceful way, hold something, a marker or a clicker or whatever it is, but you gotta be careful not to fidget with it, put it in your pocket and do things. You gotta be really careful to just make it non-seen, but it will give you something to grasp. Everyone go ahead and hold that for a little bit and just see,
It's like your wand, right? You're like,
Okay, I want to hold my pen.
right?
Yeah,
Right. See how much more comfortable do you feel right now?
it's so much better.
It's a security blanket.
I'd want to play with it. I don't know. I wouldn't be good with the pen thing.
Okay,
I
so
just
we
want
all
to
know our
already-
strengths, and if
Yeah.
you don't need to go that direction, don't go that direction.
give me
That would-
Unless you are doing
all
that.
the time, and that's like, you know,
Right.
the cookie
Amazing.
pens.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Don't
Don't
do that.
Yeah.
And then you
Keep
like,
your
it
hands
just-
up.
Oh, yeah.
That would drive me
Because now-
insane.
Oh yeah. No, that'll drive people crazy.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
you do that?
And that's just
No,
use
it's
it
very-
one without
you
the
almost
other.
tend to automatically lift your hands out.
Mhm.
And even if you're just holding one hand, you're talking with your hands more,
Right.
and this hand stays because you can't do this.
Right.
Right.
This seems, then that's even worse. Sorry, Thomas. I mean, it's much better if you have it in your hand, because one hand goes down, the other hand might be talking.
And that's fine.
Oh, love it. Here you go.
Yeah, good.
Good Tama.
Good. All right, great. Okay,
It's
so
like he's
before
so-
that, let's talk to Thomas. This is what Thomas has been doing.
I'm doing it for purpose, I'm doing it for you.
Okay,
This is not
thank
how I
you.
actually present.
Very good. What do you guys think of Thomas?
He's hiding something.
Lollygagger.
All right. What is, you think so, really? I
Mhm.
mean, you're his mom, so.
Yeah, he's hiding something.
So you know his nervous habits. Okay, good. What do you guys think?
His eye contact is so dum-da-dum.
He's trying to be funny. He's trying to win you over, but I don't know. You're right. I don't know.
either.
See?
I don't know if I want to
Exactly,
believe
I
it.
wouldn't either. I mean, if somebody else got up there,
It's
and,
confusing.
you know, if I
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
you,
confusing.
I say, you're hiding
Mixed
It's a
something.
mixed message.
Want to take control real quick or something? That's what I would think.
Very good. All right.
That's not
good
actually I
stuff.
present, just that.
Well, let's hear it.
Kathleen, we're
What's
coming
your
to you.
normal stance?
Haven't forgot about you.
I'm like,
I'm
I did this
okay.
all throughout high school.
Well, one of the
presented.
things that
I'm
I
very
noticed
handsy
that
when I talk, I use
when
it.
I
Not
stand,
old.
and I'm talking to someone, or is, I tend, well, I use my hands a lot.
Sure.
Yeah. That's
I do
okay.
too.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
But I don't stand straight with my legs.
Oh, I do
want
that,
to
yeah.
do
The cheerleader
A
stuff.
slouch
Right.
or
something
whatever.
like this.
Like slouch,
Okay.
yeah. not
Cheerleader.
or like this.
Oh, you're crossing your legs. Okay.
Really?
You know,
I always found that one awkward.
And then your hands automatically went back. Okay.
I don't know.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't
Yeah.
do that on purpose, did you?
No.
No.
No. That was just automatic.
Yeah.